글로벌시장 거래소팀의 발표가 진행이 될 예정이고요. 이제 이어서 첫 번째 럭키 드로우 시간 이후에 머큐리 프로젝트 팀과 또 달러넷 프로젝트 팀의 발표가 진행되도록 하겠습니다. 이제 마지막으로 게스트분들의 패널 디스커션이 진행이 되고요. 이후에는 또 두 번째 럭키 드로우와 함께 본 행사는 마무리가 될 예정입니다. 네, 오늘 10년 맞이 행사로 참석자분들에게 저희가 드릴 많은 선물과 또 경품이 준비되어 있으니까요. 행사 끝까지 참여해 주시고 그리고 선물 꼭 받아가시기를 바라겠습니다. 자, 그러면 첫 번째로 발표할 팀은 55 글로벌시장 거래소의 발표가 있도록 하겠는데요. 발표 내용 잘 들으셔야 합니다. 저희가 발표 이후에 이제 퀴즈를 낼 예정인데 정답을 맞히신 분들에게는 또 푸짐한 선물 드리고 있으니까요. 집중해 주시길 바라겠습니다. 네, 55 글로벌시장은 블록체인 기술과 경제 모델의 응용으로 투자의 장벽을 낮추고 신뢰를 주는 플랫폼입니다. 네, 55 글로벌의 발표를 맡아주실 분 불러보도록 할게요. 제프 시어러와 로건 샤워를 큰 박수로 맞이해 주세요. 네, 무대 위로 올라와 주시기 바랍니다. 다시 한번 큰 박수로 맞이해주세요.
Well, thank you for coming. Very good to see all of you here. For the training levels working? Cool. So we're here to talk about 55 global markets and get started.
Thank you for a few moments while we handle these technical difficulties. So 55 global markets, I'm not sure how familiar everybody in the room is with 55 global markets. This is a very exciting project that we're excited to work on and represent the global marketing team as this is an international project. So getting started right away. The mission of 55 global markets is to facilitate the unrestricted flow of global assets via tokenization and blockchain technology. 55 Global Markets aims to reconstruct existing asset exchange models using tokens as transaction vehicles. This is making transactions more transparent and efficient. So using blockchain technology and tokens, 55 Global Markets aims to remove the barriers of time, currency, and language, and give everyone an equal opportunity to buy and sell quality assets on a global scale.
Now, to break down what the platform does, what we're trying to accomplish with it, first and foremost, we're trying to create transparency to reduce asset exchange costs. Of course, using the blockchain allows us to cut out a handful of middlemen that currently exist within these markets. Liquidity premium through 24 asset exposure on the global platform. So our ultimate goal is for this to be worldwide, compliant in many different jurisdictions, and built to the letter of the law. No one has really done that in space yet, and that's something that we are looking to achieve. Thirdly, asset tokenization and fragmentation to reduce investment threshold. So currently with the existing assets on markets, you have to have a barrier to entry of X amount of dollars, and by tokenizing these assets, we can lower that barrier to entry and increase the markets that have access to these assets. Smart contract driven financial derivatives as an add-on. So ultimately we want the average retail investor to be able to make the decisions that are made on Wall Street every day. shopping cart of financial products, easily understood and easily transacted. Channel traditional liquidity through fiat tokenization and OTC infrastructure. So we hope to bring currencies to the tokenized world, providing with all the benefits that tokens have, easier access and easier to transact. Next up, a compliant and trustworthy stablecoin. So as it stands, we all know the stablecoins are showing up across the board, and so we intend to provide that with our platform as well. And lastly, programmable compliancy at the code level, so like I said, following the letter of the law in many different jurisdictions and using our programs and platforms to actually enforce that. So this is an overview of the platform. On the top, you can see the traditional markets and how they all currently exist in a very scattered nature. And down below is our platform, 55 local markets. So that's the actual token exchange and derivatives. And then below that, you have what makes up security, Dow Coin, Dow Commodity, Dow BitBiz, BitMan, and Dow Stock. And we'll be talking about that in the next presentation. So.
Great, so 55.com is, again, we're talking about anywhere in the world where you can exchange assets, regardless of where you're from, what assets you're looking to trade, and what time of day you're looking to trade them, without friction, on a trusted network that is both trusted and trustless. And so some of these are various different assets, right? So you have art, right? That can be as micro or as macro as we build out the platform to be. But think Picasso is tokenizing these and being able to sell them to another buyer on an international scale. Fashion, this is more of a luxury brand item, so your Supremes, and being able to tokenize those worldwide. Stocks, and this is something that we'll get into in greater detail. One of the greatest restrictions with purchasing stock right now is obviously the time of the New York Stock Exchange or the London Exchange, Gibraltar, and through 55.com Global Markets, you will be able to buy tokens towards stocks. So what we're looking to do first is use Apple or Tencent as proof of concept, essentially. So while Apple stock may only allow you to buy one at a time, what is very nice about 55 Global Markets is that it will allow you to fragment the stocks into very, very small tokenized assets, down to 1 millionth of a stock, or down to the centesimal. Over on the other side, which we're very excited about, is commodities also. So we have not seen an exchange that effectively does this between securities and commodities. We think that this has a lot of legs in the international market. Tokens and foreign exchange, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so this is in line with the existing exchanges on the market. We intend to unify the exchanges that are on the market. Instead of actually having an exchange, we plan to connect to all of the exchanges, offering better pricing on assets. Whereas currently you're trading just the Binance rates, we're going to be offering the rates across the board. That's good enough for stuff.
And finally, local business. We'll talk a little bit more in our third presentation on how this looks exactly, but we're talking about a hyper-regionalized global network for local businesses. So the local businesses are able to tokenize their services or their products such that it brings greater exposure and business to them on an individual and hyper-regionalized level. Moving forward. So to talk a little bit more, we touched on this earlier. 55 is going to be working within cryptocurrency global markets. This is an exchange aggregation. Our market has unified the cryptocurrency market by offering BBAO, best bid offer, across multiple exchanges, as Logan was saying just previously. In addition to that, 55 Global Markets has listed currently over 30 cryptocurrencies on the exchange. Different portfolios of cryptocurrencies are selected